What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be picking our playoff bracket for this year's Super Bowl in New Orleans. It should be a really fun playoff with a lot of exciting teams, a lot of exciting stories, including, as a Ravens fan, this is big to me, Lamar's probable path to the Super Bowl being the Steelers, Bills, and Chiefs. That would just be absolutely insane. It also makes me insanely nervous. So let's hop into it. Let's see who's going to win these games, and we'll see if I'm right. I know last year I didn't do too hot. There was a lot of upset, or not a lot of upsets, but I think I predicted some upsets that really just did not happen. And hopefully I have some better luck this year. I'm going to try and not be biased as well as a Ravens fan, but we'll see how I do. But hopping into this playoff bracket, our first game is going to be on Saturday at 2:30 with the Texans and the Chargers. This should be honestly a really close game. I think it'll be a little bit low scoring. The thing that concerns me is CJ Stroud's sophomore slump. He obviously hasn't been playing well recently. The Chargers have been playing pretty decent. I think the Chargers are a better football team right now. It is going to be in Houston. CJ Stroud does have playoff experience under his belt. He played excellent in the wild card round last year against the Browns. So I'm a little torn on this one. My gut tells me to go with the Chargers, but then I also feel like CJ Stroud might just have a career game in the wild card to kind of help make his season that he's had to look a little bit better. I could see that happening as well. But I do think that the Chargers are a better football team. I think the Chargers will stay calm. I think they'll play smart football and win this game as a team. I'm going to go with the Chargers here in the first round. Next up, we have the Ravens and the Steelers. Now, look, I'm just going to get it out of the way. I am picking the Ravens here, but not just because they're my favorite team and I want them to win. The Steelers have been playing really, really bad recently. This game is in Baltimore. The last time these two teams matched up, granted, no George Pickens, but still, the last time these two teams matched up, the Ravens did win, and it wasn't too close. I think the Ravens will be too much again. Give me the Ravens here. And then January 12th, we have the Bills and the Broncos. So it looks like they're just getting all the AFC games out of the way first. And this is kind of a fun game. Do I realistically think that the Broncos have a chance to beat the Bills? In Buffalo, no, I don't think so. But I do think they can make this close. At the end of the day, though, I think Josh Allen is on a tear right now. And I think it would be very, very bad for his legacy if they lose this game. I don't see the Bills losing. We'll go Bills there in the first game. Now, this next game is interesting because the last time... Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. I'm going ahead here. The next game is going to be the Eagles and Packers Saturday or Sunday afternoon. And honestly, this is a fun game. We got a really good young team who is complete. They have a very complete team going up against probably the most complete team in the league right now with the Philadelphia Eagles. It's in Philly. The Packers did come out of nowhere last year. I think they were the 7th seed and destroyed the Cowboys. But I don't think they're going to have that luck this year. I'm still going to have to go with the Eagles just because I really don't see a weakness on this team. I don't see them losing in the first round. So give me the Eagles there. And then this next game also is going to be fun. Two teams that I'm rooting for in these playoffs, so it sucks that they're matching up in the wild card round. But the Bucks and the Commanders, obviously I got to go with the Bucks. These two teams played each other in week 2, I want to say. It was either week 1 or week 2. And the Buccaneers did win. But that was before we really knew that the Commanders were going to be this good. At the end of the day, though, I think they have a lot of momentum going into the playoffs. And I think that Jane Daniels' inexperience might come out a little bit, but Baker Mayfield should light this defense on fire. At least I'm hoping so. And then our Monday night game, Rams and the Vikings. Once again, these two teams met earlier in the season, and the Rams actually had the win. It is going to be in LA. I think that obviously both teams are going to be watching a lot of film from that game. They're going to be watching a lot of film from the end of the season. Now, I would argue that the Vikings are going in on a little bit of a momentum drop with that 31-9 loss against Detroit on Sunday. But I do think that this team will win week 1. I think that the Rams defense might not be able to keep up with Sam Darnold and the Vikings, and I'll take the Vikings here. So going into our divisional round, we'll start on the left again. We got the Chiefs and the Chargers. The Chargers are not going to be able to defeat the Chiefs' dark magic. Let's just get that out of the way. So we'll go with the Chiefs there. I do think it'll be a close game, though. I could see like a 27, 24, 30, 24 score there. And then next up, we have the Bills and the Ravens. Another matchup we saw this season, and the Ravens definitely had the Bills number in that game. It was towards the beginning of the year, so I will give them that, but I think I still got to go the Ravens here. I think that they just have a more complete team, and as long as they follow the game plan that they've been following the whole year, I think they will win. Now we have the Lions and the Vikings, another 1 seed versus another 5 seed, and obviously they just played each other. Lions looked a lot better. However, the Lions will have a week to rest. It will be in Detroit. It's going to be hard to beat the Lions in Detroit. My gut feeling, my heart tells me to go with the Lions. It really does. But my gut feeling is going with the Vikings. Give me the Vikings to the NFC Championship. Am I way too high on Sam Darnold? Are they going to be all hype? Let me know in the comments. Because, yeah, this is tough. I don't know. I don't know if I'm out of my element here. But now you know what? We're sticking with it. Give me the Vikings. And then next up, we have the Eagles and the Buccaneers, a playoff rematch from last year where the Buccaneers shocked the Eagles, destroyed them in the wild card round. Don't think it's going to happen this time, unfortunately. And I give me the Eagles here. I think we'll have a Vikings-Eagles NFC Championship rematch from a couple years ago. So we got a couple championship rematches here. The Chiefs and the Ravens and the Vikings and the Eagles. The Ravens will go to Kansas City. Unfortunately, my heart obviously tells me the Ravens. I want the Ravens to win this game. But if I'm doing a realistic prediction, the Chiefs are going to somehow win this game at the end. It's going to be close, and I'm going to cry. The Chiefs will go to the Super Bowl. And then the Vikings and the Eagles. See, this is tough, but I think that at this point, the insanity run will be over for the Vikings. And I think, unfortunately, if I'm realistically picking this, we are going to have a Chiefs and Eagles rematch. Now, do I think it's going to have the same result as last time? And I've thought about this in my head because even before I did this bracket, even before the playoffs were set, I had a feeling it was going to be the Chiefs and Eagles again, just because these two teams are so solid. I think this time, though, with all the talent and momentum on the Eagles side, I think in a rematch, the Eagles will win this year's Super Bowl. This team is so complete. This team is so good. And this team has momentum. That is the key. This team has momentum going into the playoffs with how good they've been playing. I mean, this team was 2-2 at the beginning of the year. Now they are 14-3, second seed in the NFC. And I think that they will win the Super Bowl. Let me know what you guys think. Obviously, if I picked this based off of my feelings, if I picked this based off of how I felt about these teams, the Ravens would win. Probably be like a Ravens-Lions or Ravens-Vikings Super Bowl. Ravens-Buccaneers Super Bowl would be, oh my gosh, that'd be a dream. But I got to be realistic here for you guys. So let me know what you guys think. Who do you guys have winning the Super Bowl this year? Who do you guys have coming out on top? If you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe. Like the video if you liked it. And once again, let me know in the comments what you guys think of the bracket. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Probably some quarterback rankings coming up. So be excited for that. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.